My husband hates me. I said my husband hates me.
I don't hate you. Why?
He said I have to earn money on Vinted to get the Osmo Pocket and Osmo Action.
I don't hate you.
Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna start something you may or may not have heard. I want the Osmo Pocket 3, maybe 4, depends on when that comes out, and the Osmo Action 6. Do I have the money for it? Well, technically yes. But technically I should not spend that money because we have quite a few expenses coming up. So, my husband has come up with this brilliant idea that I should make the money through Vinted. And that brings us to here. As of today, I have £2 on my Vinted account because I did sell something this week, a pair of shorts. And I should be getting some more money into my Vinted account. And that is why the man inside the other room has suggested I make the money through Vinted. So over the next couple of days, weeks, months, hopefully not months, please not months, you and I are going to be listing things on Vinted together. And if you don't know me, hi, my name is Lola. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my little vlogging thing. I'm not very consistent with it, but I hope to be. I've said that for the past 10 years. So, ChatGPT and I've been strategizing. I have about £30 pending in my Vinted account right now. And I need £975. Do I need these devices? No, I don't need it, but I do want it. And I feel like it's going to be a really good long-term investment because you and I are going to be vlogging, right? Right? We're going to be here. We're going to be consistent. If I have 90 things and I sell them for £10 each. 90 things? Will I find 90 things in this house? That's £900. Why did I use a calculator for that? I'm Asian, I should know that. Can we do this? I've just dug out some shoes that I'm going to list on Vinted. That will be the first item I list today. We're packaging up the parcels that we need to send off on the Vinted. So far, we have made £10. That is 1% of what we need to make. These dresses are dresses I got for my wedding, for my bridesmaids. I ended up buying about 10 or so dresses just to give everyone an option, and the girls picked out the ones they liked. These are the ones that were left over, so I just listed these on Vinted, hoping to sell them and hoping that they are used for other weddings. These are completely new, so they're new with tags. I think they were tried on once or twice, and that is it. Packages are packed up. Assalamu alaikum, it is now the next day. Do not ask me why I look like this. It has been a rough day. Today I have got this bad boy out. These are all of the flowers that we used at our wedding. I have also listed this bad boy. Dun, 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 dun. This was used as a bouquet by one of my bridesmaids. Ooh, she smells a bit plasticky. Apparently, a new Osmo Pocket is coming out next week. So that's exciting because I'll be an early adopter. Depends how much it is, because it could be significantly more than the Osmo Pocket 3, which means we need to save up more. No, we need to make more money. If you see grace, you see nothing, okay? So, you may be wondering, well, Lola, what are you going to do with all of these? I'm wondering the same thing. Do I make pocket squares? No. No, what are they called? Button pockets? No. Buttonholes, that's the word. So we may be making some buttonholes with these, or some bouquets, depending on how this girl does on Vinted and on Facebook Marketplace. We will hopefully, this time next week, have at least £100, fingers crossed. At the moment, we have £10 in our Vinted account. That is 1% of what we need. But a percent is a percent, okay? A percent is a percent. I lie. We had £12 and something pennies, and I reinvested 2 of those pounds on Vinted to bump some items, because the logic here is, if I bump the things that I want to sell for about 20 to 30 pounds, it's worth it because then I'll get more money, which means you and I are one step closer to getting the devices.
One eternity later.
Here we are. Let's have a look. Packing list. Osmo Action 6 standard combo. I need to have a look at what I ordered because I don't think it was a standard combo. Don't you dare lie to me. Okay, on this packing list it says Osmo Action 6 standard combo, but I ordered the Osmo Action 6 vlog combo. So I need to now look up the standard combo versus the vlog combo. Let's open the Pocket 4 together. I think the mic mini and the tripod will be from the Action 6. So I'm going to open Osmo Pocket 4 with you and we're going to check this off together. First things first, on the realist. Okay, this is memory card, I think. I don't know. This is a lot more compact than I thought. I'm so excited for this. This doesn't feel real, honestly, like, not just like, just getting this, but this week, just now opening this, feels so anticlimactic. I'm so happy and so grateful. Hold up. Just to confirm, we never completed the Vinted quest. We got 15% of the funds, talked endlessly about the Osmo Pocket 4 and the Action 6 that my husband turned around and said, just get it already. That's how he got some peace and quiet, and I got what I wanted. Thanks, husband! I'm just like, am I actually holding this? Is this happening? What's going on today? A little fluffy thing, another little fluffy thing. Okay, windscreen and windscreen. We've got two fluffy things. Whoa. Sorry, Molly. Look at all of that. That is so well packed. How freaking compact is this? Oh, this is what's new for the Osmo Pocket 4. The reason I didn't go for the Osmo Pocket 3 was just merely because the Pocket 4 came out, so I thought this should probably be the exact same as the Pocket 3, but just the newer one. I could have maybe waited for the Pro version to come out. I've heard lots of good things about the Pro, but those are just like things you hear. We don't know, there's no confirmation, there's none of that, so no idea about any of that. I just thought, you know what, I really want this, and I know we're going to do like a whole Vinted quest of trying to make the money, but Phil was like, just buy it. He indulged my habits, okay? Okay, get you a husband that can, you know, get behind you and all your delusions. But one thing he did say was, I have to post this video, so here we are. He's like, just post it on YouTube, damn it. So anyways, this is the little like light thing for the Pocket 4, and that's what the difference is between the Pocket 3 and Pocket 4. What is this? This is a mini tripod. Oh, this is a really mini tripod. I'm sorry I'm not opening all these up. I just thought I need to try and check off stuff. So that was the postman. There's a parcel, but I think this one's from my friend, so I don't know whether this is her dress. We'll have an unboxing of this as well. This smells a bit funky as well. Let me message her. I don't know if she's in class, maybe. Maria?
Hello?
Hello? Did you order something to my address?
The dress?
It's like a pink and blue dress.
Pink and blue?
Yeah, like it does not look like something you've ordered. Like, I know you did the drop-off one, but this one, like, it smells funky. There's like holes in this dress.
Can you like show me?
Yeah.
I only dress to your house. I did not order anything else.
I've got camera on. This thing.
Oh, it's this one.
What is this?
It was sent to you. Okay, so I have a medieval fair. This is like for the medieval fair.
Girl, this medieval fair, this has got holes. Look at her. She's got a hole in there. And this has got holes. Unless you were doing like a DIY job, this is torn.
No. Can I return it or no?
I have no idea. Say, were there pictures of the holes in Vinted?
No. It's like automatic and...
It stinks as well. Girl.
Really?
Look, there's like blood or whatever this is.
What the f***? This is stain.
Yeah, this needs to be disinfected, girl. Like, that stinks. Like, that is...
This is like for the like medieval fair, like... Now what do I...
Girl, that is from the medieval fair. Like, it is from centuries ago. There are bags under my eyes. I am so cold. Morning, it is Monday. It is 5:38 right now. I think my sleep quality was so bad that my Garmin actually has not recorded it as sleep. And I know this because I kept twisting and turning and I kept like waking up in the middle of the night and being like, oh my god, what time is it? Because I booked in for the Pilates class for 6:30 this morning and I was just twisting and turning. I was worried about Molly and I was worried that I would miss the class because I've already paid for it. So let's quickly eat our breakfast. I think this morning I made the breakfast a little too milky. I didn't measure it out properly. So we're going to have a little milky porridge with cottage cheese, cinnamon, pomegranate, honey and peanut butter. Looking at my Pilates class, there's only 2 spots taken. So this might be a really intense private-esque session if there are 2 people. No, this is actually so embarrassing. There is only 1 spot taken. That is myself, because the other spot is the teacher. Stop, that is so embarrassing. Oh my god. And this is the very first class that they're teaching at this place, so I am literally their little guinea pig today. Oh my god. I feel so embarrassed that I've booked like the earliest class, the first day they're open. Okay, we should get going because it's 6:15. Class starts at 6:30 and I want to get there and park up and see what the situation is. I'm not going to take my mat with me. I don't think I'm going to take my yoga mat with me. I'm hoping they've got one there. I'm just scoping it out because I do have like an unlimited membership thing which I'd like to sign up to, but I need to try like a couple of classes first and see what's going to happen with like the 6:30 classes, and because if that's not going to go ahead, fingers crossed there's more crazy people like me that want to do it at 6:30 in the morning. I just don't want to like invest in an unlimited number of classes and then it's cancelled for that time that I really want. Do you get my drift? Okay, I'm yapping too much. I'm so tired, so sleepy. My sleep was so bad that my thing didn't even record it as sleep. So technically, I haven't had sleep. I have. Okay, enough yapping. Let's get going. We have a bit of a problem. That's frost. I don't know if I'll be able to defrost that in time. You guys, I've made it on time. I'm not going to drag the camera with me. I've just finished the hot sculpt class and I've treated myself to a matcha. I should have probably got one for Phil, but he wakes up a bit later, so by the time he'd drink his it'd be cold, so I just didn't bother getting him one. No sculpt, no matcha. The class was good. I was expecting to be sweating, like dripping in sweat, because all the Texas girlies that I've been following on TikTok, they're always just sweating profusely in their classes, like water dripping from them, and that's how I was expecting, or you know, imagining the hot sculpt classes to be. But apparently the heaters are like infrared, the lady was saying, so it's kind of warming you up from the inside. I don't know what that really means. I'm definitely going to be reading up on it. It was very good. I wasn't the only one. There were others in there. It was a great workout. It's very aesthetic. I was also expecting the classes to be 50 minutes because on the app it said that it's a 50-minute class, but just now I think we kind of finished at like 35 minutes ish, and then I've got my matcha, had a chat, and now it would have been 50 minutes, and now it's 7:20, so it would have been 50 minutes at this point. It definitely wasn't 50 minutes. It was a good class. Will I be doing it again? Yes, 100%, because the workouts that we were doing, I was like, crap, I do not work these aspects of my body out during the run. And let's be honest, I've definitely been lazier and neglecting like my Pilates and ab workouts and strength workouts. This was good. This reminded me of where I need to be working, my arms, my sides. It was amazing. It didn't end with abs. A lot of classes, I'm so used to it ending with, you know, abs or focusing on abs. It was focusing more on your sides, which was great. I should get going now, and I need to take Molly out for a walk. This is matcha. Molly, this is matcha. Oh, thank you for your kisses. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I just got back. Look at what I bought. A little towel, a matte towel that says Crew Pilates. Although it wasn't clear enough because everyone had one of these matte towels, and I was thinking, oh, do I just get one from the basket? And then I got one from the basket, and then I was like, oh, where do I, because I thought they'd just like wash them, right? So I was like, where do I put this? She was like, oh, you buy them. Oh. I mean, that's fine. I was happy to buy it, but it was just really unclear because I thought like the basket towels were for everyone, but it was to purchase. How was the class, you ask me? It was good. It so highlighted the areas I need to work on. Oh my god, also those mirrors, they were amazing, very aesthetic, awesome little studio, but I've never looked into my hip dips so much, especially because I was like wearing really tight activewear. I felt like my hip dips were like bulging out. My hip dips have always been here, like on my mind, but just seeing them more, it was like yeah. Got my electrolytes in here, and your girl is trying to stay hydrated. I literally just went to the bathroom and looked at my face, and the new fixation is going to be, I noticed like some static lines on here. I think that's going to be the new fixation, because obviously like this was last month's fixation. Every month I swear there's like a new thing. It's a new battle up here. Freeze it. I also think I'm severely sleep deprived. Yeah, these lines are my own doing. I'm not sleeping. I'm not staying hydrated. I'm stressing. And I'm documenting the journey. No, we're gonna have hot girl 30s, okay? So this is the big shed. This is the big shed before we go into it. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm so deliriously tired. I have had another cup of coffee, and I'm just trying to keep myself awake with the electrolytes in this, because they're quite bitter. Every time I take a sip, I'm like, ooh, wake up! It's the first of the month. Yeah. Going to the studio today, I was just thinking about like owning a studio and the work that you need to do and all that kind of stuff, because I have always wanted like a business for myself. I've never really known what is that business, and when people are like, what are you hungry for? I don't know. I would like stability for my family to achieve some of my goals that I've got for my kids and things like that. I do not have children yet, aside from the fur baby, but you know, getting to certain points. So when people are like, oh well, what are your business ideas? I'm like, I don't know, I just hope they come to me. But I've always just known that I want a business for myself, that maybe one day the kids can take on if they want to. If not, that's absolutely fine too. Yeah, just something that can like pay for the things that we want and make enough money to sustain the business, enough money to sustain us as a family, and have potential to grow. I don't know what that is, but I want it. Don't we all? And so going to the studio today was really insightful, because I was trying to think of like, oh wow, the running costs of all of this. I wonder how they've set this up. It's not because like I want to go and do a copy and paste, but more just trying to understand all that goes into running a business, and the things you have to think about, like the weights, like the little towels, like the little coffee area, and things like insurance and mats, and yeah, all of those things. And then obviously paying your trainers and all that good stuff. And yeah, I was just having a little think, and it got me in a bit of a spiral. But I think the reason why I'm spiraling is because I have not slept well. And I started to spiral. I'm like, am I behind? And I think that is the question that has always just like been present in my 20s. I hope it's less present in my 30s, but it has been like the pinnacle of my 20s. Am I behind? Am I behind in life? Am I behind on my goals and things like that? Just because like I don't know what I want my business to be, and I don't know what that's gonna look like. Yeah, there's so much unknown. And then seeing the people having these businesses and running these businesses, and I think comparison just comes sort of, it's a natural thing, right? You look at your peers and you just compare. No matter how hard you try, you end up inevitably comparing. And on the bad days, like when you haven't had enough water, you haven't had enough sleep, you tend to spiral. And that's what we're doing.
It's now the next day, and I need to get my ish together. I just let it all go yesterday. I was so tired. I was not cooperative with myself. That is what happens when the luteal phase hits. I did not recognize myself. The luteal phase, Lola is a completely different creature to what I recognize, what I want to be. If you go into the kitchen now, it is an absolute mess. I need to sort that out. I need to sort these flowers out. I need to get back, okay? I should get back to recognizing ourselves. Because what is this? We also need to just shower, wash this off. Like, oh, a good shower can solve so much of your little demons up here.
She's fresh! Oh my goodness, I love a freshly dyed glossed hair because it just makes such a difference to one's confidence, especially when the greys are peeking through. Look, grey wear. She's not grey. I mean, this is not gonna last that long because those peskies show up, but at least I won't have the little harsh growth, you know? Anywho, this is her. I've mixed the shade 3 and 4 together. I just ripped my hair out. I can't lose anymore. Yeah, I mixed shades 3 and 4 together to get this like natural brown, dark brown color. 3 would have probably been a bit too dark, especially on the Wella Professionals, but I've mixed 3 from the XP, and then this is whatever I had left over from Wella Professionals 4. I need to get more, so get me to Sally's because I need to get ordering, but I'm gonna try and wait to the end of this month because obviously I won't need this for a little while now. And I'm going to have to stop there, otherwise this vlog will turn into a movie. There were other highlights in April. Right after this I took part in a little photo shoot which was so much fun. We experienced the stresses of buying and selling a house, and I discovered a new love, Honor Active. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog and your stay here. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and come back next week. How do I end these things? Okay, bye, love you!